hop on its stomach, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Okay, let's start watching this amazing press conference.
It's 2006 again. I'm wearing my 100% gamer shirt, and we're gonna watch Sony's E3 keynote from 2006.
I feel like it's been such a long time. We've missed Kaz Hirai, and now we're going back. We're traveling back in time
to see the Sony that was.
What do you remember about this time? We see the PlayStation 4 in the background there with the Spider-Man font.
This is that was such a weird choice still.
Spider-Man was a big hit back then.
I guess, but it's like...
Tobey Maguire was just crushing it.
It's like, I'm not going to pay for 2 fonts. We already bought this one.
Cross-promotional, man.
Let's see here. This is sort of the dawn of this generation of consoles, right?
Yeah, so this is 2006. I guess the PlayStation 3 has already been announced, but is this right at the beginning of the PlayStation 3?
Yeah, because PlayStation 3 I think was like November of this year.
Okay, so it hasn't come out yet.
No, but it's like let's talk about it. Let's get people hyped.
Right, and the way to get people hyped, there's really only one way, is PowerPoint presentations and bar graphs, which we're going to see a lot of here.
A lot of those. We have come a long way, baby.
Yeah.
In E3 keynote hype.
We're seeing that the PlayStation 2, in just a few years, sorry the quality is not great, just because it's a very old video, but PlayStation 2 sold very well. Oh, look at those numbers.
Good numbers.
How long do you think they spent on that? Like, using 2006 technology, how long would it take to develop that sort of screen for a presentation?
Well, PowerPoint had yet to be invented, of course.
I'm sure.
As had computers, so that hasn't been rendered
so
by
this
hand.
was carved out of a block of stone.
Right.
10 million PlayStation 2 units into the global market.
Let's listen along, see where we're at.
On the software front, the numbers are
I'm going to be looking at your comments in the live stream, so if you want to weigh in or anything, I would love to hear from you. So just comment on the Facebook page.
We should also mention this press conference is 2 hours long. We will not be watching the full 2 hours, God willing.
We predict the novelty of this will wear out fairly quickly, but hey.
I think it's going to get real interesting. I mean, the Kaz stuff has always been very dry, but
there are a few legendary moments in this press
Yes.
conference that we are definitely, even if we have to skip around a bit, we are definitely going to see.
And we get to see some mid 2000s fashion, which I like. It was a blousier time.
Very high pants time.
Yes. People were blue saw their shirts, pull them out a little bit.
Hi to John Alvarado. And Chris Gibson said to shut up. So let's pipe down.
PlayStation 2 outsells all competitive formats.
He's curious how the PlayStation 2 is performing 10 years ago.
It outsold all competitive formats.
Suck an egg.
Seriously.
Significant contributions to the industry, and that Sony Computer Entertainment will be supporting the PlayStation 2 both on the hardware and software sides of the business for many, many more years to come.
Okay,
not true.
Maybe not many.
Maybe
An
one.
amazing lineup of PlayStation 2.
Okay, let's see some of Destroy All Humans 2.
Yeah. Oh god, another Destroy All Humans game would go down smooth. Huh?
Wow, Okami's an old game.
Yeah, well, it just had its 10-year anniversary.
Man, that's crazy.
April, I think.
Yeah, the first Yakuza right there. Now there's like 19 of them.
And outside of E3,
Justice League game that I don't even remember.
Was that the co-op one?
Titles from both first
sure it was
and
bad.
third-party companies by year end.
This is again like so picture like a modern press conference right here. There would be a sizzle reel with like dope footage of all those games.
Besides like
a list.
Here's a list of names of games. Kaz, listen, me and the boys in the lab have been trying to get the pictures from the games onto the big screen.
Not cutting it.
We can't figure it out.
And for us, any product carrying the PlayStation brand.
So they're talking about the PSP now. How is the PSP doing at this point?
On the promise.
I don't even know. Did it launch yet?
No, this would have been
the first time.
Let me see.
Oh, maybe he's gonna pull it out of his giant pants.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm sure you're all wondering why my pants are so giant. No, okay, I was right. November of 2006 is when the
okay, so that's so about 6 months after this, give or take.
Yeah. So we're on the brink.
Right. And then what about the PSP? Let's check that out. I thought it was that like the year after that.
Digital delivery online, right directly onto the memory stick.
Oh wow, really?
04. PSP's out.
Okay, it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And we've got some sales numbers there, crushing the Wii U sales numbers.
Yeah, 17 million PSPs.
That's pretty amazing.
Where do they all go?
I don't know.
They're in a ditch somewhere.
Each month of its life. And of course, there are no signs of slowing down. For our current fiscal year that began on April 1st, we forecast shipping an additional 12 million.
Sony was the worst at this. It's so many, like for so many years running. Like this was a Sony press conference. The driest, most boring shit.
Yeah.
And now they've rock it. Like they've perfected the science of a press conference.
Yeah. But back then, we really can't stress enough.
It's like, oh, it's time to go to school.
Want to mention real quick, thank you to Adam Washington. We are streaming this from his upload.
Thank you, Adam. Well done.
Thank you to Adam. He put it up 3 years ago. He probably forgot about it, but we didn't.
Where is Adam at this point?
Where are you, Adam? You out there? Probably uploading 2016. Just archiving these. Okay.
Oh, he's
okay,
walking.
Here we go.
Action-packed scene coming.
Oh, here we go.
It's getting dark. Dark Mirror. Great game.
Was Dark Mirror great?
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Wait, what was B-Boy?
Planet PSP. Okay, I'm recognizing some of these.
Yeah, I do not remember.
Killzone Liberation, sure. Gangs of London.
I do not remember B-Boy.
How about Ape Academy 2? This is oh my god, this is spectacular. I don't know what that is, Planet PSP. People using the PSP in real life.
To navigate.
I did that all the time.
Sure. Don't let the fact that it didn't have 3G bother you. Just go out
This
with
was probably my favorite Killzone game that ever came out.
That's not a high bar, but yeah.
It is actually a really fun game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I don't know what B-Boy is.
What was this?
What?
Excuse me?
When did this game come out?
That cannot have came out. No way. No way was that a PSP
B-Boy? Oh my god, if anyone played B-Boy in the comments, please tell us.
It fully did come out. That bad boy has a, looks like about a 50 on
50
Metacritic.
On Metacritic,
so not great. Not a great title.
Okay, we're seeing some soccer. PSP had some solid titles on there. I remember just being amazed I don't know what Talkman is. What? Oh, right, Talkman, that weird bird.
Yeah.
It was, I guess, like Seaman?
Something. Gangs of London.
Oh, God, that looks heinous.
That's rough. now we're watching it on YouTube. It's a very old stream, but...
No, I'm sure it looked heinous. Okay. The classic wide shot.
Wide shot.
That everyone needs.
I like that. Hey, should we get a few big TVs? Or no, those don't exist. Get 50 19-inch TVs.
Now, one of the new and innovative ways we've provided opportunities for publishers and retailers to expand the software market on both the PlayStation
I'm worried.
and
He's
the
come to
PlayStation
power,
2 format
Justin,
was the
since
introduction
this
of the
press conference.
program.
I'm a little worried that he might
We
see
certainly
us
wish to extend these business
kind of making fun of him a little bit and what he could do.
The greatest hits brings
This could
to
be
the
like a
PlayStation
Peter Thiel
Portable as
situation.
well.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased to announce today that we will introduce a PSP Greatest Hits program in North America, starting with 5 titles from
$20
Sony
each.
Computer Entertainment America.
Hot Shots, yeah.
ATV Off-Road Fury Blazing Trails, Ape Escape on the Loose, Hot Shots Golf Open Tee, Twisted Metal Head On, and Wipeout Pure. And to qualify
How does this go on for 2 hours? What are they going to cover for 2 hours?
Well, they're leading big with the fact that there's a greatest hits collection for PSP.
$20 each.
PSP uses an optical.
This is what they don't do anymore, right? They don't do the
in addition to game titles,
so like look how great we're doing.
Well, no, look how great we're doing, but like
TVs and other non-game content.
Doing lip service to something that they just like have to talk about.
Well, EA does. EA spent.
I'm talking about Sony specifically.
Oh yeah, Sony specifically is very smart. They don't go in depth on the stuff we don't care about, like a greatest hits collection.
UMD video titles have sold more than 100,000 copies.
Wait.
In addition to packaged media, PSP supports various
a commenter
communication
in the thread.
through firmware
I'm sorry, I don't know how to
upgrades,
pronounce your last
we
name.
have been able to add
First name,
functionality
last name
to the PSP.
Ribeiro. Says
we
that
began
they
firmware
stopped support on
upgrades
PS2 in
last May,
2012.
PSP now
Okay,
has a
yeah,
web browser and
but
features designed to
sure,
enhance video,
but were the
audio, and, of
primo
course,
joints
Take your medicine, Russ.
come out on
Take your
PS2?
medicine, Russ. You didn't.
We were wrong,
network
but I would
security.
say maybe the primo joints
The most
weren't
recent
fully
update,
coming out on
2.7, that
PS2
launched at the
that
end
much
of April,
longer. Like
added
God of War was
two
like the
brand
last
new
bit.
features, the
Yeah.
RSS channel and Macromedia Flash support.
Damn,
Now,
Macromedia Flash
consumers
support.
can
And
stream or
RSS.
download the latest syndicated programming, MP3 playlists, or podcasts, and save them directly
Just in
onto your
podcasts.
memory stick.
We do those.
Did he
Later
just
in the
invent
year,
that?
we
It's
plan to
2006.
add RSS video, voice over IP functionality, along
Man, they
with
really
camera
wanted people to use this
and
as like an
GPS
iPhone.
reference.
Yeah.
PSP is the whole package. An exceptional
Wait.
He
portable
practiced that
entertainment
in the
device.
mirror.
Wait, when did the iPhone get released?
Movies, music, photo, and communication.
I don't
It
know.
truly takes
Original. The
advantage
first-
of
the first
consumer
one.
lifestyle
iPhone
trends.
1.
And in fact, we hope that you brought your
2007, so this is
2007.
afterwards. Really?
Pioneering work.
Steve Jobs is watching this press conference right now and thinking, how can I steal Sony's
including
jam?
an RSS feed of this very press conference. So please stick around.
There's an RSS feed
and
of the
enjoy.
press conference? Do you think it's still alive?
Oh my god, if there's an address, I want to check it out.
Oh wait, where are we going now?
My name is Sean LeGrand.
That's just a block away from us.
My name's Brett. I'm out here enjoying Town Square.
Times Square, yeah.
Center of the universe.
Yeah, this was
I've been playing PlayStation for about
still cleaning up Times Square at this
The
point.
PlayStation 1. I thought it was the coolest thing because it played CDs.
for this
Man,
PS4
I would
Plus
jump
stuff.
into this video and buy a ton of Brooklyn real estate right now.
Okay. Let's watch. Let's see what people have to say. I'm sure this is going to be germane.
Little knobby bits.
I'm eagerly awaiting the PlayStation 3.
Third one, yeah, definitely waiting for that.
I've been waiting forever.
Well, I heard that the graphics on it was crazy.
It puts you into the story,
Like you are that character.
Like you right there.
which is the best part of video games.
Oh, we're in London now.
My name is Marae.
My name is Michael.
Mark Hicks.
Is DeRay wearing a PlayStation
My
t-shirt?
name is Meredith Morell.
My son.
I mean, they must be thrilled that they found that guy.
He's so fiercely competitive, and he can never lose. And of course, being his
He
dad,
looks like an
I
extra
have to
from
let
Grand
him
Theft
know
Auto
sometimes.
2.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here, and all these people are super excited about FIFA.
Yeah. Okay, they just showed a montage of like 8 people from England,
Yeah.
and then that one guy talking about PlayStation. They were just people that were there.
Yeah,
Blu-ray
I don't know why they bothered to travel all these places. They might have just wanted to take. Look, now they're in Cape Town. They just want someone wanted to take a trip in the marketing
Yeah,
department.
that's
Basically,
100%.
guys, we
yeah.
really need all this footage.
We want to get that.
Technology, wireless.
Wireless, different.
Whoa,
Whoa, go back, go
That
back, go
dude
back.
is the best. Where was he?
Blu-ray discs.
Okay,
Too far.
wait for it. No, it'll come up again. Here we go. Wait for him.
My name is Natasha, descendant
My name's Delena.
Nicholas Daniels,
Jason Achilles, baby.
I live in Cape Town.
the coolest city in the world. Technology, wireless.
Wait for
Wireless.
this
Nice.
gentleman.
This guy is killing it.
I mean, that sweater does not fit, but it does not matter.
Because he's got another shirt on underneath it.
I'm gonna walk around the house playing. The thing is huge. I just can't wait for it to come out.
Should I take my lanyard off before we get started? No, 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 leave it on. You look great.
Okay, everyone's loving it. You know, we got the idea. We didn't need to hit all these cities. You
Oh,
know.
by the way, I was indeed critiquing someone's fashion choices by wearing while I was wearing my 100% gamer T-shirt from E3 2014.
Super wicked. Is this maybe this might be 45 minutes of the press conference right here? It's just hitting every country in the world.
Yeah.
They're at 8 right now.
Y tiene juegos impresionantes.
Me gustan la variedad de juegos que si quiero deportes, tengo deportes. Si quiero acción, tengo acción.
Oh, please be over. Okay. See, that's how everyone plays all around the world. It is the universal language.
I'm gonna beat you, and it's gonna hurt because
You know what? Let's why don't we get back to the. Let's
You want to
ahead a
skip
bit.
ahead?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
Entertainment is to create products that truly inspire and entertain fans around the world. And it's really amazing to witness such enthusiasm for our new platform.
The
So,
idea that
now
no
on
one
to PlayStation 3.
thought should we do something about the incredible reflection of the stage lights off of that metallic PS3, and no one did anything?
Well, you know, at that point, what can you do? The PS3 looks how it looks.
It looks how it looks. It's very shiny.
Put some gaff tape on it. So it's powered by cell, as we know. It's got CD support, which is very crucial.
Hold on, I want to hear what he's saying about this.
To support massive data processing required for digital entertainment and other HD-intensive applications. PlayStation utilizes Blu-ray as one of its storage mediums, but is also compatible with a huge variety of optical disc media used in consumers' homes today. And the investment that consumers have made in collecting their software libraries in a variety of optical disc formats will not go to waste with PlayStation 3. And speaking of delivery mediums, we have already seen a diversification in the methods of delivering entertainment content to the consumer, which will become even more prominent in the years ahead.
They are premiering their fucking new console, and this is how they do it. Like, how is this your focal point, Kaz? You don't want to lead with like a ball-ass trailer?
Nothing. Does it do games?
It's so bright. I'm seeing it now.
Does it do games? I don't know, but it works with like all the optical storage media you can even imagine.
I mean, it did make Blu-ray win for a few years, and then people stopped caring.
And everything.
It'll be interesting because he's probably going to talk about backwards compatibility, which shortly thereafter just vanished. They stopped supporting it on the PS3.
Yeah.
It's just that first generation that had backwards compatibility.
And for the consumers to emotionally connect with.
Wireless controller up to 7 players? Did you know that? It's 7 controllers to the PS3? Is that true?
7's an odd number, huh?
It is an odd number.
Another first brought by PlayStation is back catalog compatibility. When we introduced PlayStation 2 in 2000, it supported many formats. PlayStation games, PlayStation 2 games, audio CDs, and DVD video playback. With PlayStation 3, we are taking it to the next level. Not only will PlayStation 3 support Blu-ray video and PlayStation 3 games, but also all of the formats that I just mentioned.
Oh, phew.
PSP also interacts with
Please name some more formats.
How many more formats could there be? It's so bright. That PlayStation is so bright.
Users can exchange data between the two systems wirelessly through the USB connection or through the memory stick. And as I mentioned, Blu-ray, it is a
Where were you at this point?
Oh,
sorry.
2006.
Yeah, where were you at?
I would have been.
Were you a sandwich artist?
No, I was. It was the year before I got hired at Joystick, so I was the news editor for the Ironton Tribune.
Okay.
Doing freelance for like Game Pro and PC Gamer.
Sure.
And official Xbox magazine.
Were the rates pretty good back then?
No, they were very bad, but I'd work for nothing because I was just trying to get the name out there.
Yeah.
Get my brand out.
You know what? It worked.
You know, it all worked out in the end.
Mission accomplished.
I'm still here and Kaz isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he was admittedly promoted far beyond a point where he never need to do this
He's
again.
ruling a country now.
But you know, yeah. He actually worked out, but yeah, that was a humble Kaz brag on my part. Sorry about that, Kaz.
Consider this fact. During the first year after the PlayStation,
I'm keep waiting for him to untuck the shirt and turn into Cash Harai.
Super Cash.
26% in DVD. 5 years later, in 2005,
Rebecca Gray said his sleeves look super big, made to support up to 7 elbows per sleeve.
Well done. Well done.
We're sending a message to the content creation community that the only limitation they have.
He kind of looks like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, huh?
Because of the blossoming.
Yeah, they're all just they're just hanging down there. The brooms are going to start marching in at any minute.
Research, PlayStation users are more likely to own or plan to buy an HD display.
I mean, they were right about this. You know, HD was the future. Nintendo, stupid. What were you doing, Nintendo?
I mean, they're right about it, but it's just like...
It's just boring.
It's just so boring.
We can skip ahead. You want to skip ahead?
I don't know. What does the chat think? You guys want to skip ahead to games?
Therefore, we believe that PlayStation.
Or do you want to see more PowerPoint? Because like,
see more PowerPoints. Because like, I bet he's fucking got them.
It's gonna get more interesting. They might add transitions.
Yeah.
Like someone playing baseball and they hit the ball into the screen and it like shatters.
Star wipes. You never know.
Not only will users be able to
Callum says don't skip. He says keep riding this.
Oh my god.
Riding the snake.
Sorry guys.
To work to improve
Blame Callum.
and the overall entertainment experience through game saves.
I'm like reliving. I don't like. I think I was in the audience for this press conference.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was rude. I should have asked you what was going on for you.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You would have been what, 8?
No. Let's see. I started it when I was like 19 in 2002. So
Can you show
yeah.
your driver's license photo to the chat? Can you just hold it up?
No,
to the screen?
I don't think that's good. I almost did it.
Cover up your personal data, but like just put your good shot. Good shot. Hey, rewind it 10 seconds before you do that. Let's check out this hot shot.
Good work, guys.
Great.
Good choice,
Great.
director.
In case anybody missed how fucking big his sleeves are, here's a zoom.
Enhance. Do I still have to do the photo of my ID?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Someone's gonna be able to scan this.
No, put your
I'll cover it.
your
I'll cover
info,
it.
but just
Okay.
put your then hold it up to the camera.
My signature.
This is you guys are gonna be so grateful to me.
Okay, here we go.
PlayStation format. And final development systems are shipping now 6 months before launch, which is a first. In fact, some of the games you will see at
There you
E3
go.
on the show floor are running on those.
Oh, early days, early days.
And I'm very excited
This is
to report
taken a
that
few
both
years
our
before this
internal
press
studios
conference.
Yeah.
and our third-party partners are prepared to share the fruits of their labor today. Contrary to what you may have heard coming into E3, today we will be showcasing
Lonnie McLeod loves to
playable
live in his
game titles.
sleeves.
All will be available for you to play and enjoy at our booth. Back in the fall of last year,
Still not showing anything.
Entertainment consolidated
Not a thing.
global development resources under one umbrella.
Caleb says, "Is that a tanning bed behind him?" It does look like a very small tanning bed.
Further integrate all of our product development creativity, expertise, and technology on a worldwide
This
basis,
is wild
helping
too.
to develop
Should we have
exclusive,
him?
one-of-a-kind gaming
We have him, and we have the product in
Yeah.
the shot.
And he is standing.
Should we stand directly in front of the product?
Because no one really wants to see the PlayStation.
No, they just want to see a man obscuring the PlayStation.
Oh, Phil Harrison.
Hell yeah, Phil Harrison!
Rocking and rolling.
Welcome to the stage. Man, I miss that fool.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
I have no idea.
Update.
Update. Where's Phil
Good
at?
afternoon, everybody.
Fandom on
It's a great
Facebook,
pleasure to be
Pokemon
back
MySpace.
here. A little under a year ago, we shared with you and with the world our vision and technology for the PlayStation.
I mean, he looks like he runs a mortuary.
The
in this.
in the last 350 odd
The
days,
last news
about
on his Wikipedia page is him leaving
8,500
Microsoft
hours.
Okay,
Our
so-
development team
in
all around the
2015.
world,
That's fine. He's like bumming around the world right now.
Thumbing. If you see Phil Harrison near you, have him tweet at us.
Totally. Where are you at, Phil?
into magic.
Oh my god, the photo on his
Today,
Wikipedia
I'm really
page
proud that we
is
will be
still
able to
taken
share
of
with
him
you the fruits of
during
our labor.
E3 2006.
Is he wearing the tie or no?
No,
no tie.
exact
Oh
same
yeah, it's from
outfit
this photo.
and everything.
Shown on PlayStation 3 for absolutely the first time.
He
I'd
like
to
he
start
looks.
Wait,
by
rewind it.
bringing
He
to
just
the
said
stage
something
a
about
creator
changing
who
the flow of
normally
time.
games played and shown on PlayStation 3 for absolutely the first time.
Oh, the
Fruits
first
of those
time, not
Yeah, the
reverse
first time.
with
Oh, you thought you said reverse
Well,
time?
I thought he said they'll absolutely reverse time.
shown on PlayStation 3.
Really
for
plugged in.
absolutely the first
Let's see
time.
if anyone's on Twitter asking
I'd like to
questions.
start by bringing onto the stage a creator who normally needs no introduction, but on this particular occasion, I think I will make one
turn up
for
a bit?
him.
Yeah,
I know
let's
him
crank
as
it.
my friend and colleague from Sony Computer
Who is it?
Entertainment Worldwide
Who is it?
Studios, and also as the creator of
Noriega?
one
Is
of
he
my
still running
favourite
around back then?
PlayStation 1
That's hard to
games,
say.
Motor2 Grand Prix. You probably know him for his slightly more famous franchise, the billion-dollar franchise that is Gran Turismo.
Oh, yeah.
Please join me in
Okay.
welcoming to the stage Mr. Kazunori Yamauchi.
Wait, is this,
and to translate, Tsubasa Inaba.
So this was the I think the A-Spec, right? Gran Turismo A-Spec?
Well, he said that he's normally known for Gran Turismo.
Oh,
but
it's a different game?
Is it that a Mega Boost? Was that?
I don't know what that
That's
is.
Polygon Digital, right?
Maybe.
皆さんこんにちは、山内です。今日はですね、この E3 のために、グランツーリスモの、最新のプロトタイプを
Because the Gran Turismo game was delayed for like many years.
グランツーリスモ HD です。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazunori Yamauchi, creator of Gran Turismo.
Man, that's a wicked silver controller. How do I get one of those?
Good afternoon. Today, we would like to show you a Gran Turismo prototype that has been designed specifically for E3, Gran Turismo HD.
Okay, right. So I think this demo was released. Yeah, right. They released this demo. Oh, it's 1080p. Look at that.
Nice.
1080p generation starting right here. Gran Turismo HD. Do we think we're going to be impressed by this? Because I remember being super impressed by it back then. Is this going to look okay? Or is it going to look bad?
It'll look good, because driving games always have the advantage.
Yeah, sure.
On graphics. Interesting, though, to point out, the next Gran Turismo game, Gran Turismo 5, will not be released until 4.5 years after this press conference.
Oh. So people, their hopes were just dashed.
Woof.
I mean, how many cars do you need, guys?
Yeah.
Enough. How much time do you need to spend?
The screen is quite self-explanatory, but Gran Turismo HD will
It's quite explanatory, but we're still going to explain it.
Yeah.
At 60 frames per second.
Ooh, 60 frames!
I'm fucking loving this.
I don't think anything was 60 frames on PS2, right?
I don't know.
Were they capable of that back then?
I would know. I'm really way too obsessed with the lectern they have that full stand at.
Yeah, it's a pretty big lectern.
Looks like he's judging whether or not he's about to banish him to the Phantom Zone.
To display a non-compressed baseband signal.
The guy on the left looks like he's disco dancing. Okay, here we go. We got 4 maps. Enjoy these 4 maps for the next 5 years. Live it up. This is all you're getting.
Now, when was Gran Turismo Prologue?
I think that's what this was, essentially. I think it was released like as a little demo. When was
Gran Turismo 5 Prologue came out in 2008.
Okay, still 2 years. Oh, so 2 years after this.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't hold your breath. I forgot they had motorcycles back then in this game. Okay, let's see some gameplay, guys. They look pretty nice. Oh, they had a scooter.
What is the interface? Is he using a control? It looks like a mouse interface.
No, yeah. Well, the weird UI was like a mouse, but
yeah.
Okay. So
now it's hard.
It is hard to judge, obviously, because again, the stream quality is not the best because it's so many years ago. Time has ravaged the stream quality.
Not Adam's fault. Adam did a great job uploading.
Great job, Adam. I mean, that looks pretty good.
That looks good.
I can extrapolate what that looks like, sort of.
Yeah.
And I'd be fooled if I was squinting. I mean, the city is pretty bland, but yeah, they do. Like literally, this could be Forza Horizon 3.
So, Russ, while we're watching some cars, tell people what it's like to cover one of these things, one of these keynotes. What's that experience like?
Well, I think it's changed a ton in recent years. Before, like in this era, you were sitting in the audience and like I guess taking notes and trying, but you couldn't like live blog it necessarily. I guess. I mean, it maybe Joystick had blogging technology back then, but like I know at UGO. So we were at UGO. I was at UGO at the time, and
Joystick was up and running. I mean,
yeah, we had no capability to like live report on press conferences while it was happening. So we would just take notes and then write something up afterwards.
Well, I think the other big change from this era to then is like video, because when we were doing this initially, like putting video of this on your platform was like not an option. So once you got a screen or two and you were and just writing down data, you could like chill.
Yeah.
Now it's like, are we capturing this? Are we gonna get this video up?
Well, YouTube had just launched, I think, a year before this. It still wasn't owned by Google yet, to give you an idea.
Yeah.
So it really was a very different time. Probably an easier time.
Probably, yes.
I definitely remember these E3s, while being hectic and having a lot of meetings, not quite as much work as it is today.
The blogging thing back then, what we typically did was have someone with a laptop in the venue, and they would have these like these cards that were like 3G, probably not 3G at that point, but some sort of card that you could plug in and that would give you a signal.
We still do that though.
Yeah, for sure. But back then, reception was so bad.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times the person would end up just like
crapping out,
sending a text message.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
Yeah, to say what was going on, because remember, this was not being streamed, and that's the other thing about this, and we probably aren't giving that enough credit. These were not being watched by people at home.
Yeah, I'm curious where they got this raw feed from. I guess they maybe Sony uploaded it to their like asset page that back then, and then they re-uploaded it. I mean, it's probably like at that quality, probably not so much, but
well, fair. But like,
10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, it would have been.
They probably had a press kit and it had the whole full press conference on it. Would be my guess. But yeah, no one at home could watch
They had
this.
the WMV that you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, so that was a huge change. Where it was like, well, I would rather, you know, be in the room and see all this stuff myself. Now being in the room is kind of a waste. It's like we send like 1 or 2 people to be in the room, just in case like the internet dies and the feed cuts out and they're the only ones that can see it. But for the most part, everyone just sits at home and like reports on what's happening. You know.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we skip ahead a little bit?
Yeah,
see what the
because
next
cars
game
are
is.
boring.
No, I don't necessarily agree with you there, but
Cars are boring. Cars are boring. Cars are boring. Holy crap. No one cares. Oh, that's pretty.
that's neat.
No one cares. No one cares. Oh my god.
Wait, you gotta rewind it.
Sorry.
Richard, what do we...
Keep going. Keep going until you see a car, then go 1 forward, and then. Okay, here we go.
Much Kazunori-san, Tsubasa, thank you very much. What an incredible presentation, an incredible example of how a great creator matched
Wait.
great technology can produce.
Did we establish whether this was the Ridge Racer PlayStation press conference?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is there going to be another car demo in this?
We'll have to see.
And giant crabs. I'm also curious about the giant crabs.
Yeah, one of those was this year for sure.
Now, the next demonstration of a game that we're going to be revealing at E3 that I'd like to share with you is actually an interesting combination.
Is this?
Of 3 different
Oh, this
things.
was Eye of Judgment. You remember this game?
Card-based battle game. Added to that is the power that you get from PlayStation 3, mixed with the amazing ability of computer vision. And here to talk about
computer vision. The computers can see you. Right. So they had the PlayStation Eye. Which,
is that what they called it back then?
Well, that's what they ended up selling it as. But maybe this is before they've even like.
What is that monstrosity?
I think that's like a housing for the PlayStation Eye that they made look like. But it does look like something out of like Alien. What?
And now I can actually interact with this card.
Okay. I mean,
the idea is
we have Pokemon Go, which is at this point, I feel like this technology has not advanced that much. Well. Yeah, okay. Needs a little bit of work, guys.
You'll find it.
Back to the drawing board.
This will also instantiate a monster. Each card has a unique identifier, so it can tell you which monster will instantiate.
For 2006, this is pretty good. Hey, if you got a second while you're watching this, can you like and share this stream so we don't start hemorrhaging viewers? Because I really need to feel like someone is watching. If I feel like we're just doing this to entertain ourselves, I'll lose my mind. Although this is the sort of thing that we would do, we would just be drunk.
It's true. I wish that was the case. How many people do you think actually played this game? I remember getting, because they bundled this with the PlayStation Eye. The game was called Eye of Judgment.
You had to do this bizarre thing though, because you had to.
You needed the table. Yeah, you needed a PlayStation Eye camera facing directly down. But they bundled it with the PlayStation Eye, probably for like $100. You got the Eye, you got Eye of Judgment. I just got that Eye is in both of those titles. But like, who did this? Whoever it was did this, and everyone around him was like, "Oh, we're just trying to like hang." Oh my God, it's a duck.
Whoa! Okay, that's a good. That's good showmanship.
Do you remember this? So ducks, I think, with the first time they talked about the PS4, they did a whole duck demo where like the ducks tumbled out of the sky. Yeah. So ducks were like a running gag for PlayStation for a while. This is a really funny time for them. As helmed by Kaz Hirai, Yuckster extraordinaire.
To share some more exciting products that we're going to be showing at E3 this year and beyond. But first of all, back to cars.
Oh, I thought he said cars. I thought we were going to see another car demo.
It'd be cool if it was both.
Could be Ridge Racer. That's great, guys. Fill that time.
A lot more of these games to show you. But before continuing further with some of the additional PlayStation 3 software titles that we would like to
PowerPoint
today, I'd like to spend a bit of time talking about what everybody refers to as the online or network strategy.
What everybody refers to? It was that foreign of a concept.
Everyone's calling it this crazy online network strategy.
Online and network
David says that he said the Eye Judgment was a sweet collectible card game, and he had a night where he played this literally all night.
All night?
Had some fans then.
Okay, so I thought it was a kind of a deep cut, and I didn't care, but clearly other people did. I'm not judging David. I was a little bit, but I'm gonna retract that judgment. That eye of judgment. I retract it.
For the PlayStation 3 is as essential as the air that we breathe. Consumers no longer
Wait,
differentiate.
I'm gonna go back a second.
Online and networking for the PlayStation 3 is as essential as the air that we breathe.
Holy shit!
There's some like overselling in some of these keynotes, but that's a bridge too far.
Consumers no longer differentiate.
I mean, he said that with a straight face. That was not like trumping it up.
I would rather go without my PS3's internet connection than oxygen in my body.
PlayStation 3 units will come equipped with a hard disk drive right out of the box to take full advantage of entertainment content.
Do you remember how big it was? The hard drive?
Offline. And one of the most differentiating aspects of the network console is the ability to use the power of constant interaction
built-in hard drive.
Not only to compete and play games, but to be able to socialize and to communicate.
Was it like 20 gig?
I think the high end was 40, maybe. I think the high end was 40, which seems like a lot for that era.
Update.
I never came close to filling it up, whereas my PS4 and my Xbox are like packed.
Store a lot of games on it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ranking, friends list, video
so these are all the things you're getting. Latest info is one of the things you get.
Nice.
What is ranking? I don't even know what that means. Video chat. Did you do a lot of video chat on your PS3?
That is creating a virtual society or a community.
You know what I hope is if this series becomes popular, people will dig out the archives from Atlanta. That would be great.
That'd be amazing. Okay, so
additionally, as we learned with the PlayStation,
did you crack it?
At launch,
yeah,
by its very nature, the
60
gigabyte.
Wow,
60 gigabyte.
Crazy.
Which is always changing.
Yeah,
that's like one PS4 game
bite
now.
Size or big portions, anytime, anywhere, for all types of entertainment content, whether it be games, music, movies, or others.
Others.
Well, what can the users expect? We're going to be offering a variety of entertainment content to the users of the PlayStation 3 as well as the PlayStation Portable. And one of the announcements that we made earlier in March in Tokyo was a new initiative that will commence later this year. The e-distribution of PlayStation content.
There you go. We're seeing how e-distribution works.
There was a 20 gigabyte model.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And a 60 gigabyte
Got it. 60 was the high end.
The 60 gigabyte was the only configuration to feature an HDMI port, Wi-Fi internet, flash card readers, and chrome trim with the logo in silver.
Oh,
As a matter
right.
of fact, I have actually a PSP right here. Actually running one of the first titles that was actually launched back in 1995.
So he's talking about
the original PlayStation,
downloadable games, right?
I don't know. Let's watch.
Onto the memory stick duo of this PSP. So let me just hook up the audio first.
Guys, you couldn't do that
Make sure
before.
everybody can see. Okay, so we're navigating through the cross-media bar right now. So let me go to game and to the memory stick. Okay, there's a PlayStation icon right there. Let me hit
It's
that.
so smudgy.
So the game profile will boot up directly from the memory stick. And
yeah, let's get another angle in there. How many more angles we got?
What the title is going to be by the way this game will actually start.
So he's showing a PlayStation 1 emulated game on PSP.
I'm sure it does for some of you, and I'm sure you're dating yourself by saying that you remember. I don't know if you remember this particular opening. This was actually on the original PlayStation game as well when it was loading the game.
I know what it is.
Because I'm not a very good player even there. Game is powered by Namco. It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer! Remember?
Yeah!
So let me go right ahead.
Oh, it happened, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what?
Oh, this brings back memories.
Let's get one more.
We gotta relive that bad boy.
The original PlayStation game as well when it was loading the game. Of course, I'm not a very good
You know,
player
Namco had
there.
the copyright on this idea.
It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Remember
yeah!
Let me go right ahead.
And then he just goes right back in.
So good.
Oh, this brings back memories. I don't know if it's just me, but here we go.
He's such a bombast.
All right. Whoa.
The fact that there was no way to get like... I understand that he's showing the functionality, but right now we're looking at a TV shot of a screen of a screen of an emulation. Like,
Kazunori is at driving these cars here. But just to show you, since it's running on a PSP, obviously you can change the screen size
Whoa.
just as you can with any other game or other entertainment content that's running on the PlayStation Portable. So let me just unplug this. This is another example. Whoops. This is another
what in the hell? Does he not have someone who could help him with this?
Nope. It's just him and Phil up there.
Hey, Phil! Come out here and hook this up for me.
Oh, there's the blinding
God.
looking into the sun.
The ability for consumers to make microtransactions to quickly add specific items in a game.
That was actually the first time anyone's ever said the word microtransaction, and it's since become the norm.
A variety of payment methods for all of the purchases.
What is that?
We will be selling a prepaid card called the PlayStation Card in various denominations, such as $50 that you see back here.
Dope.
Purchase at our retail.
That never existed. I mean, they did have cards, but it didn't look that dope.
Yeah. Exclusive information on various aspects of our network service. So with that said, let's bring Phil back on stage. Phil?
Where you at, Phil?
So, let's go shopping. I'm going to show you, first of all, a very quick look at our interface that users will get when they switch on a PlayStation 3. And this shop interface allows them to...
Oh, that store is so terrible. I hated that store.
Look at that.
This one in particular dedicated...
Man, Warhawk is that old.
Being able to buy
really? Oh no! Wasn't Warhawk a game that like?
Warhawk was a PlayStation game.
But like PlayStation what? 1?
There was a PlayStation 1 Warhawk game, and then they did Warhawk. I think, if I remember this, tell me if I'm wrong, chat. 'Cause I'm not gonna look it up. Warhawk was a PS3 game, and then they did Starhawk. I think that's the way that shows.
Maybe.
But the really interesting example
said I wasn't gonna look it up,
of the
and
shop
I'm
is when they're actually built into a game. And the game I'd like to share with you today to show that is
Warhawk 2007.
Yeah, okay, that came out on PS3.
Multiplayer third-person game, and then
a really interesting combination of
Starhawk was in 2012.
The power of entertainment and the power of the network all joining together, and SingStar really coming to life in the network era.
Oh God, SingStar.
So obviously SingStar is all about.
I just want to know what song they use for SingStar. Do you think it is a timeless song, or?
I hope it's of the moment.
Yeah, it better be.
And also for the first time, HD content being accessible.
Damn, Franz Ferdinand?
Okay.
Check out,
Good Charlotte, yeah.
Do it!
Video here, which has HD content on it. So these are the. This is the singing interface where it measures you against the music. I'm going to save you the pain of listening to me sing. But I invite you all to E3 to try it out for yourself.
Oh,
We're going to be showing both PlayStation 2
Phil, you're ruining our stream.
versions of SingStar at the SCEA booth this year. We sold over 4.5
Good Charlotte's still around.
Game in Europe, and it's been a huge franchise
Making hits.
for us over there. So, what really powers SingStar on PlayStation 3, though, is the network. And this is where the game really comes to life.
Okay, should I skip SingStar?
Is the ability to browse and
I think I gotta skip it.
Yeah, let's skip ahead a little bit. We did not have this functionality in 2006. Roll, rewind it.
Oh my God.
Company which is run by the legendary creator Yoshiki Okamoto.
It's gonna be a good one.
To demonstrate the game for us is Bill Rich, the
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, there's another
There's an epic
moment,
eternal moment.
Go tell everybody you know to get in this live stream right now so they don't miss it.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Being based on history, the stages of the game will also be based on famous battles which actually took place in ancient Japan.
The crab boss. Famous crab boss battles.
The player will have to battle against hundreds of enemy warriors. There will also
I mean, there's
be
like
stages
a dozen there, guys.
where there will be fighting on horseback.
Those guys just popped into existence.
Where there will be massive sea battle sequences, which can only be made possible.
Don't make him play and talk at the same time. That's bad.
The team at Game Republic has come back to us with a lot of great new features for this game, including such features as real-time weapon change.
Okay.
And real-time.
Pretty sure Mega Man had that.
By incorporating this
Look at it. Looks like he's walking through gravy.
Create their very own and unique, devastating combo.
Yeah, very fluid combos in this game. Hold on, stand there for 30 seconds while I switch characters.
Did anybody play this game? Was it fun?
New and interesting.
This, I believe, this was a PS3 launch game.
And I'll give you an example of that.
Alongside Fantavision. Was Fantavision PS3 or PS2? That might have been PS2. I hate these games. It doesn't
This
look
sort
any
of
more
game, or
appealing.
this, like,
This sort of
series?
game, yeah. It's just like, oh, there's 100 guys and you're fighting them all. And
Large enemy character here.
I don't think this is a series. That Genji, it's called. I don't think this is a series.
This was Genji 2, right?
No, I think it's just Genji. See, Genji. You can barely see it, but I think it just says Genji. Could be wrong.
That looks like a blue 2 there.
Which historical battle do you think this is? Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, guys, there's clearly one thing that we're waiting for, and
Just give it to us. They don't even know that it's the weird thing about looking back. He doesn't know he's about to make, like...
Wait.
So here's this giant enemy crab. What I'll do is use Benkei here to flip over this crab on its back. See if he shows up. Oh, here it comes.
He's not walking over.
So if you'll hold on a second, here it comes. I'll switch over to Yoshitsune, hop on its stomach, and you attack its weak point for massive damage. So you're able to find all these new different ways.
Oh, wow.
There it is, guys.
Shoo. That goes down real smooth.
It was especially created for this event.
Oh my God.
So that the
you know what? It's history. Let's
We
get
gotta
one.
relive that bad boy.
I want to get one more.
Switch over to Yoshitsune.
No. I want to hear him call it.
End of the screen, so if you'll hold on a second. Oh.
And then we'll skip ahead 30 minutes while we're waiting for him to actually get it.
It's so slow. Oh, it's so slow.
I'll switch over to Yoshitsune, hop on its stomach, and you attack its weak point for massive damage.
Oh, wow.
Bless him.
So good.
Bless that man.
Oh, it's so good.
Where is he now?
This version that we're showing you right now.
Oh man. Okay, should we skip ahead?
Sure. Chris says, Russ, if you were there, do you remember the demeanor of the audience? If memory serves, it was pretty tepid.
Yeah, well, here's the issue, is that half of the audience was asleep because of Kaz and his PowerPoint presentation at this point. There was no enthusiasm. And also, you can hear it, the pacing of this press conference is so slow and boring that, like, even if they were showing amazing stuff, it would be followed by, like, 15 minutes of, like, and next we have...
Now moving from...
There was a PS2 game called Genji.
Okay.
Dawn of the Samurai.
Okay, so that is Genji 2. You were right.
Well, it wasn't called Genji 2. It's called
assume.
Genji Days of the Blade.
Okay.
Is that one.
So
Sure.
we have everything that you would expect in a great Formula
Is there, on the Wikipedia, do they mention the controversy about the crab?
Let's see.
But you know what?
The game's presentation at E3 2006, where the producer said the game was based on famous battles, which actually took place in ancient Japan, and then battled what he described as a giant enemy crab, sparked the giant enemy crab meme.
One of the earliest memes.
I mean, certainly one of the best. I mean, we can all feel good about that one.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past this driving because no one cares.
You know, you see these memes get repeated over and over again until they lose their power, but you go back and watch the source.
Oh, it holds up.
It's real good. I mean, it's good.
So now to share a game with you that was premiered for the first time just under a year ago. I'd like to introduce Tamim, the Chief Design Ninja from Ninja Theory, the creators of
Heavenly Sword.
Over to you, Tamim.
Yeah, this game wasn't super good. It looked good.
I'm an apologist.
You really like that game?
For Ninja Theory.
I mean, I think they have creativity on their side, but as a game...
I mean, I like Enslaved better.
Oh, Enslaved was really good.
And I like the new DMC that they did.
Yeah, that was good. This was sort of a growing pains game. It was like the hard, you know, you again can't really see because the stream is crummy, but like visually it was pretty amazing for its time.
And they had, what did this one have? Andy Serkis?
Did it? I think I thought Enslaved was the first time.
Yeah,
because this is. I mean, I feel like Andy Serkis wasn't even a thing then. Oh no, I think Andy Serkis was in this game as like a weird ninja guy. Yeah, he was in it.
King Bohan.
Yeah.
He's the main antagonist.
They probably hadn't cast him at this point. Oh, jeez. Yeah, because this game, when did that come out? You just clicked away, but like this game came out, I think, several years after as well.
It was 2007. It was a year later.
Oh, okay, so not too bad.
So this is like early.
You can see that what this game delivers on
Should I move ahead?
PlayStation 3 is the most phenomenal animation system linked to the AI of all the characters.
I'm going to move ahead.
Okay. Look good though.
Yeah.
Good looking game. What we got here? Yes.
Lair definitely took a while to come to light.
Yeah.
And was not very good.
Update. Lair was released in, well, no, it was 2007.
Oh, okay. This game, yeah, this was pretty. I mean, this was what, the game that used the 6-axis, right, to fly the dragon. It was awful.
But notably, this, well, no, this would have been.
That looks great. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if this is in-engine or pre-rendered for its time. I think it's meant to be in-engine.
This Lair, for press people, Lair came with a review guide.
Yeah.
That was mostly dummy text.
Oh,
it's
no.
Really shameful.
No, that's pre-rendered. That's not in-engine. Yeah, not a good game. Sorry, guys. Sorry, people in the audience that are hyped up. I wish I could just yell to myself back then. Like Bran.
Well, but if you could yell to yourself back then, that's what you would do.
That's what I'd say, yeah. That's it. That game's not as good as you think it might be.
I know it looks sweet.
Oh, this is get the gangster getaway. Yeah, getaway. London or whatever. Also not super good. Kind of in a bad string here.
Yeah. The Getaway was.
This was Sony's answer to like a GTA game, and it just not so much. Not so much with the good.
Wait. Oh no, The Getaway was a PS2 game.
Oh, okay. So this is what, Getaway 3?
Getaway Black Monday? Maybe? No.
I don't know.
I don't know what this is. Is this that canceled one?
Must
that
be.
did not happen.
Yeah, never game out. Team Soho. Sorry, guys. What's next? Oh. This is Africa. Do you remember Africa?
Did that? Yeah, I did.
Weird nature game?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks really good for its time. Like, even today, that looks really good. That's a legit rhino right there. I mean, the environment looks like crap, but, like, the rhino.
It's a rhino.
Baller rhino. You got a lemur
they
up there?
They did all the rhinos with FMV.
Yeah. Yeah, eat that branch. You think they put a mocap suit on that giraffe?
Chris said, doesn't go back in time to tell himself lotto numbers, just about what games are going to be bad. Yeah, Getaway never came out. That's weird. But, like, I'm better at this now, because if I'd watched that, I would have said, oh, you guys haven't done anything yet, huh?
Exactly.
You just made a video of a guy walking with a gun.
Yeah. They don't do much in this.
Good. I mean, that looks good.
There's really no action in this one. They don't even react. They just sort of like chill out by the watering hole.
Was this a photography game?
Yeah, there was a photography element. You would like walk around and take pictures of things. And
yeah.
Africa. Working title. They're still noodling that one.
Yeah, because we're not sure if we really want to commit to the K or not.
Loco Roco? No. Oh, this is Hot Shots. New Hot Shots game.
Why are you still spoiling it?
Sorry. I like being a know-it-all. I love Hot Shots.
I really gotta pee. Do you like have this under control? Have you like got it? I'm just gonna
We'll
pee
see,
real quick.
guys.
You
Okay,
got it?
Go pee. Go pee. I'll manage. We'll see what happens.
Listen, if the numbers are dropped by the time I get back, I'm blaming Russ.
Okay, what should we do while...
Build it higher than it is right now.
Okay. We've got about 500 viewers right now, concurrent. As Justin said earlier, if you're watching this and you're suffering through it like we are, do yourself a favor and share it with all your friends so they can suffer with you. And it's sort of like a social experience. I feel like Facebook was built around the social experience of suffering through terrible video. We've got another trailer coming out. Game Republic. They made the Genji game, so maybe this is more Genji. Oh. Is that Otacon? What game is this? A wondrous place where the dreams and reality... What? Wait, this is starting to look familiar. No, it definitely isn't. Dark Fantasy? What? Why did you change? Monster Kingdom. I have no idea what that game is. Is that another working title?
So there is
well, there you go.
Some of the
that is quite the lineup.
3. So yeah, please, round of applause for the great work there.
Okay, Phil, bring the heat.
Some of those
I'm hoping that the Metal Gear Solid 3, or I guess it'd be Metal Gear, yeah, MGS 3 demos in here, but I think that might have come after.
For the very first time anywhere in the world.
MGS 4, sorry, 4 came out on PlayStation 3.
In London, and let's take a look.
What could this be? London studio. Justin's returned at the turn of the tide for whatever the hell game this is. Kane and Lynch?
No.
Oh no, it's a PlayStation produced game. And we already saw the Getaway, which this looks like the Getaway.
Wasn't there
what?
8 days?
I don't know what that
8
is.
days?
Is that a game?
Yeah.
Was it like a Heat style game?
I don't know, it didn't come out.
I mean, it looks like Heat, if that's what it is.
In what way does it look like Heat?
Heat had guys jump like that. That's what Heat is.
What are you talking
Remember that
about?
movie with Val Kilmer, Pacino?
It was.
They had a big shootout like this.
So it's because it's like Heat because there's a shootout.
And he jumped into the diner. There's a diner scene in Heat. Remember they were eating across from one another, De Niro and Pacino. It's pretty much like Heat. Is this 8 days? Did you confirm?
I'm pretty sure it's 8 days.
Okay, yeah, this never came out. I mean, there was some gameplay in there. There you go,
Yep.
8 days.
Did not come out.
They're really proud
8
of that.
days and the Getaway. They had a mutually assured destruction. Listen, if we cancel, will you guys cancel your game? So we can release ours and I'll be the only one like it? Yeah, well, we were kind of hoping we could do that. Alright, well, let's just both cancel them. Maybe they did that, like, they saw, like, well, God, if those guys are making the Getaway, that's going to be way better than ours.
There's
Let's
no way we
cancel
can
it.
match them. Boosh.
Tell you what is interesting, you look at, like, trends, and part of this, I think, was probably because VO is one of the last things to come in a lot of times, but, like, almost no dialogue.
Yeah, well, also they didn't want to probably pay actors for these trailers. Because they're like early builds.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they have like a nerdo dev walk in there and do the voiceover.
And this is a developer who, since their first game back in
1990... He looks
Rebecca
like
Graves agrees with you. Said it's exactly like Heat.
Yes!
Except where it's nothing at all like Heat.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, the end part, yeah. Okay. I haven't seen Heat in a while.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
This is it. First,
there we go.
First.
All right, let's watch.
Crash Bandicoot is back. He was in his necklace phase back then. He was rocking that little necklace. Baseball shirt. They've definitely saved some of those animations. They're still using them.
It is funny though. It's funny, there aren't a lot of games you can say this about, but he does in Uncharted 4 look 10 years older than this.
That's true.
Like, it's pretty much on point.
Yeah. What do you think he's like 25 in that?
A great point from somebody in the comments that just went away, but they said that this this Uncharted trailer looks a lot like Heat.
It does.
Demonstration of this section of the presentation. I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Ted Price, the president of Insomniac. Ted.
Excellent.
Coming in from this side.
So, Sly?
Yeah, it must be Sly Cooper.
Man, isn't that weird though, considering how little fanfare for Uncharted?
Right, because no one knew.
It's just like, here.
Although I do remember that was one of the most impressive demos during this press conference. Like, everyone was very impressed by that demo.
World War II
Not that it was a demo, it was a trailer, but...
version of history. Our history is the story of the near total destruction of mankind at the hands of an unknown species.
Oh, okay.
This scourge has obliterated populations across Asia and Europe. And in the game, you take the part in the last-ditch efforts to save the last free state in Europe, England. Now, this game is intense, bleak, and brutal. Now, we showed this game a couple months ago at GDC, and when we did, we were just scratching the surface of what the PlayStation 3 could do. But since then, we've moved into full production, and we've been digging deeper and discovering what kind of muscle this machine really has. So let's check it out.
Didn't really care for this game.
The only one of this series I like was Resistance 3.
3 was pretty good.
I thought Resistance 3 was really cool.
3 was pretty good. And the weapons were cool. Like, that was the one thing I liked.
Yeah.
Is like, they were very original weapons, but just as a game, it wasn't super fun. I mean, that has not aged super well. War games.
That's a lot of action on screen.
Yeah, but war games. The problem with war games is that, like, these days there's so much detritus and like crap flying all around the screen that, like, compared to like that looks like very empty and bland in comparison.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess
like that little puff of smoke as an explosion like would not cut it today. And it's not their fault. Obviously, they were pushing the hardware.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting. Yeah, these sorts of games just don't age. Kind of curious how Call of Duty, the remaster, will look this year.
Brandon says Resistance was the reason I bought a PS3, but sadly was disappointed. No iron sights really bugged me.
I thought there was iron sights if you like clicked in the stick. I could be wrong.
Well, what maybe Brandon needs to go back and replay, and it'll be like, oh wow, this has been good the whole time.
Yeah, I could be wrong. It looks like he's not using iron sights, so Brandon might be.
It'll be wild if he was
spot
like,
on right.
No scoping these. Ted Price is like no scoping these dudes just to show off.
Try hard.
You know that this is the other thing that you don't see a lot anymore is like the bosses of the companies actually playing the game, because I think they realized.
Well, you need two people.
Well, it's not just you need two people. It's that the risk reward of having the person who made the game and something maybe goes wrong
and have it break.
Like,
I mean, it's still pretty embarrassing if it breaks, but like, yeah, having
not just breaks, but like gets killed or misses their shot or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously on God mode. He hasn't taken any damage. But
a few people in chat have mentioned it's like true, like it's so gray. I mean, that's the other thing that bugs me about this game. Is like, look at that.
Well, that was this generation was like typified by that. It was Gears was the same generation.
Yeah.
It was like everything's brown and gray and depressing. And
Killzone had a really gray color palette.
Yeah. Oh, who needs that?
Savage kills.
And I don't think this had
interesting. Dane points out his health isn't going down.
Yeah, that's what I said. He had God mode on. Totally.
Yeah, this is doing a great job. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Moving ahead.
32-player online. Thank you very much.
Okay, they're talking about online.
What this goes.
What we got here? Oh, good.
Kaz coming back, bringing the fire.
Thank you, Phil, and your team at Worldwide Studios for being here today and sharing some truly exciting and remarkable titles for the PlayStation 3. Our first-party lineup is looking pretty strong, but what about third parties? How are they making out on the PlayStation 3?
Who wrote this copy?
Let me share
rough.
with you a collection of titles under development from the third-party community.
Here we go. Oh,
at
this is
large.
good. I love these.
Oh,
yeah.
AC1. Look at that.
Always great trailers.
I mean, this game.
This is perhaps the biggest lie of like.
What do you mean?
The way he is cutting through that crowd is like no.
Yeah, okay,
no
you
way
can't do
on
that.
our-
But it
no.
did look that good. Like,
Yeah,
it
it
looked
looked
great.
It looked great.
This is whatever, some stupid mech crap. Oh.
Is it a Gundam thing?
Yeah, Gundam. Who cares?
I care.
Do you? You like Gundam?
It's a wild second game though. How's the lineup? Pretty good. We got Assassin's Creed. Whoa, what else? Gundam mobile suit? Is that appealing?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh gosh, this Killzone?
No. You know what this might be? The PSP? That weird hacking first-person shooter PSP game?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh no, it's not, actually. Maybe
Okay.
it is. What is this? There's a lot of preamble. Code Arms Assault. Of course. That's terrifying.
Did they change the name? This is, or did we misread, or was it
maybe we
Coded
did. Yeah, it
Arms?
might have been. We might have
Coded Arms
misread.
Assault. That was canceled.
Canceled.
Did not come out.
We got a Ridge Racer here. We got Drift, whatever. How long is the streaming going on, Justin? I want to make sure we're able to cut it out because it's going to cut us off at 90 minutes. I want to make sure we get to a good end point.
I don't know how long how can I tell?
Try refreshing that page and seeing when it was posted.
1 hour ago. That's not very informative. Well, you know what? I
think we're
tweeted
okay.
right when we started.
Oh, right.
so
Okay.
let's do that.
Let's use some science. So this is Tekken? Tekken's still going strong.
So I tweeted that at 3:22.
Okay.
Wait, that can't be right.
Oh, that's not right. Unless we went way over.
That's what it says. 3:22. Maybe I'm in the wrong time zone.
Yeah, it might be the wrong time zone. This is what?
4:22 maybe.
Yeah, probably 4:22. So we're going about an hour. We got a little bit more to go. We got a Sonic game here. Sonic Adventure 2, maybe. As we know, Sonic is as popular as ever. As is Shadow.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Shadow? Driving his super vehicle thing. That was just Sonic the Hedgehog. Birds with tennis. So, when did the Dreamcast die? Had it died at this point?
I feel like it was definitely on its way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. It 5
Long
years
out.
before this.
Long
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. Birds with tennis.
3.
Wow. So that was only around for 2 years, huh? That's rough. I shouldn't think of it as a longer.
No. Yeah.
Running thing than that.
Short deal. This is Virtual Fighter, of course.
You know, I was so out of the loop on stuff back then. I can remember the Dreamcast coming out and they had a bundle and it was like $99 for that, like 3 games. And I was so out of the loop. I thought, like, man,
whoa, new console,
awesome! Let's do it. That's fantastic.
Oh, this game.
Stranglehold. This game ruled.
No, I mean, actually, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You would like run on like
It was good.
crazy
A
platforms.
little bit of a Max Payne vibe. It was awesome.
The doves would fly around. This
Wipeout?
boring garbage from Koei.
No, not Wipeout.
Is Koei still a company?
It's part of Tecmo, right?
Oh yeah. I think you're right. Gunning strategy.
Fatal Inertia.
Available at launch. This is like a dynasty.
Fatal Inertia update. It says available at launch.
Yeah.
That is not true. It was released a year and a half after launch.
Okay, so not quite.
Good try,
What's
guys.
amazing is like launch was not long after this.
Yeah. No, it would have been.
They
It was
were
2
nowhere
years after this.
Right.
It was like a year and a half after launch.
Bladestorm.
Update.
Where's Bladestorm at?
Came out in 2007. Got pretty bad reception.
Yeah.
Brett Todd of GameSpot gave it a 5 out of 10.
Oh, Brett, so picky.
Fresh ideas can't save the game from mediocrity.
Yeah, take that, Bladestorm.
Armored Core?
Yeah, probably. All these games are the same.
Armored Core 4. Armored Core.
If you told me today that Armored Core 4 was coming out tomorrow, I would believe you. I have no idea how many Armored Core games
There have been some good Armored Core games that I've gotten into. They got a little bit too intricate for my taste.
To introduce this company back onto our stage. They have been a staunch supporter of the PlayStation format over the years, and we are truly.
He just leaked the name of the PlayStation. That was his first hint. PlayStation 4 Matt. Get it? Wink.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome back Electronic Arts Chairman and CEO Larry Probst.
Larry Probst.
This is probably going to be sports, right?
Yeah, we're gonna skip right on past those.
We're not sure. It may not be
We're gonna
sports.
wait. Well, what else are they gonna?
I don't know.
What were they putting out then? That wasn't sports.
Thanks, Kaz.
It looks like Michael McKean.
He does. Present day Michael McKean.
Sony Computer Entertainment.
Better Call Saul era Michael
The
McKean.
partnership between EA and Sony has never been stronger. It's a relationship
This
built on trust,
fucking top button.
He's so dour.
This top button no tie thing. It's like.
Today at EA, more than 1,000 people.
Did you change? Weren't you wearing a t-shirt earlier?
Yeah,
for the stream.
No, and the t-shirt's under this. It's just a long sleeve.
You put it on for the stream.
I was cold.
Okay, you would look a little nicer.
Yeah.
You saw my shirt, my 100% gamer shirt.
That's exactly right. That's right.
This afternoon,
Should I put on what he's wearing?
Brief demos. These are works in progress, an early look at some of the technology and innovation that will power EA Sports.
Oh my God.
Jared says he's Michael McKean with dead eyes, and it's not that far off. He's got cold black eyes like a
Yeah, he
doll's
does.
eyes.
His voice is monotone.
I'm sure he's doing great.
The entire NBA team is excited to be.
Oh.
Is excited about the PlayStation.
Skip. What?
Wait.
Look at that foot planting. I like that. Look at the uniform specifically because it is not on that body.
Wait, go back. Did they just show a PS2 to PS3 comparison?
Oh, did they?
A foot planting?
We also know that we
I
need
mean-
to create players who move right.
Whoa.
Makes foot planting so important.
Let's see that foot planting again.
Watch here how the feet are anchored to the floor
boop,
with
boop,
each
boop,
and
boop,
every
boop,
step.
boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Now take a look at the PlayStation 2.
Suck it, PlayStation 2. You were terrible.
You actually don't see a lot of these anymore.
No, you
don't see a lot of these
the comparison videos.
mechanical comparisons.
Yeah.
I love this kind of crap.
So now that we have intelligent players,
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. Great. Yeah, no one cares.
Brittany says there's more muzzles on PS3, which means more gains.
From the mic. Dwayne,
Doing some shots. Okay, no one cares.
Everybody.
Hi.
What I'm about to show you today is technology that will change the way you experience interactive entertainment.
I feel, yeah, you could wear that today and not
That's
look that
cool.
weird.
That's a good look.
I don't know if it's cool or a good
timeless.
look, but it is
It's
timeless.
timeless.
Yeah, it works.
For the last 2 years, our team has been building a state-of-the-art process that creates the most realistic
Okay.
professional. No.
So John
Great.
is running in real time on the PlayStation 3 and will
Is
be
he here?
controlled by me.
Yes.
Now,
Oh.
let's take a look at how we're able to reproduce that signature smile.
Yes.
Not gonna be smiling for long.
Bro, if I could shout to anybody through time.
As you can tell, UCAP
Don't you dare skip a second of this. This is choice.
Now you'll be able to see what
Clean
it
up.
feels like to sink a 20
Clean up.
and during the majors and force the playoff.
Oh, sweet.
Or if you miss a
Wait, go back. The transition between is like he just heard what happens to him in 10 years.
Oh, sweet.
Or if you miss a putt.
Where did that come from?
No, there it is.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
You hit the perfect shot.
Finally.
Now you can also feel and see what it feels like to crush a drive on the 18th hole at Pebble Beach.
This is the weirdest film I've ever seen.
So look for Tiger and Playable UCAP on the PlayStation 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
This demo
This should
The
have
way
been
he's
me.
having Tiger like finish his
was Tiger
sentences.
running in real time live on the PlayStation 3. Thanks much, and thanks to the brilliant team up in Vancouver.
Oh, Hachi Machi, that was good.
Yeah, that was real good. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh.
Thanks, guys. Those are just two of the games in development for PlayStation.
All right,
Oh, Michael.
this is
Okay,
it.
we're getting close to the end here.
We got 20 minutes. Hang in there.
Oh, no one cares. Sports.
Sports.
What is this? Oh, this is probably.
Medal of Honor Airborne.
Okay.
Alright, don't skip anymore. I want to see all this sick shit.
This game is not bad. This is the one where you like parachute from the sky and like go around to places, I think.
Oh, Kaz trying to start his own clap.
Larry,
It's so
and all the folks
brutal.
at Electronics Arts for being
Thank
here
you,
today.
Kaz, for staying in front of
This
it.
was before they staffed the audience with like
Yeah.
Sony
From a
cronies.
company known all across the globe as a great storyteller in the role-playing game category. A company whose leading franchise, Final Fantasy, has helped define the PlayStation experience in the 1990s.
Still
Take a
going
look at
strong, Final Fantasy.
13 on
Wrap it up.
PlayStation 3, which will become available in multiple versions, including Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy Versus 13.
Not anything remotely close to gameplay.
I didn't play Final Fantasy 13.
I don't think I've played a Final Fantasy game since 7.
But you're still feeling pretty confident in your assessment of it not being remotely close to gameplay.
I mean, I've seen gameplay. All of these trail from there's gameplay. Wait, what game is this?
This is 13.
Final Fantasy 13. Okay, yeah. When did that come out?
Yeah, this came out in looks like March of 2010.
Oh wow. So
We're a ways out.
Yeah. Don't get too excited about who is that? Yuna maybe? Aoife?
Now, the Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Which we are going to watch. We are going to be playing here. Not here, but it's coming out.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
Is what Versus became.
Oh.
So they just indirectly announced the game from 2016.
Wow.
Hideo Kojima
Yeah.
of Konami.
Hell yeah.
The video you're about to see is already running on the PlayStation 3 development system. The concept of this title is simply put, sense. So please give your attention to Metal Gear Solid 4 on PlayStation 3.
Do you think baby Norman Reedus is watching this stream right now?
Alright, here we go.
I mean, they've had some big titles in here. Uncharted, Metal Gear, Final Fantasy. Like, it's been a good thing. Like, good lineup. But the problem is there's so much downtime in this press conference that it feels like a drag.
Yeah.
If they just had an editor that was like, Kaz, wrap it up a little faster, maybe get a DJ in there, Daft Punk, would have been fine.
You know, I thought that this was a ways out, but this was released in 2008. That's wild, right? I thought it doesn't seem more recent than that. 4?
Metal Gear Solid 4. Wow.
Seems more recent.
Was 5 grounds the latest one? Was 5?
A long gap.
Wow. I mean, there was like the portable games and stuff like that.
Like,
but,
I mean, like,
but in terms of like primary,
stuff,
yeah, that is a long gap.
Wow.
Oh, I know who that is. It's Raiden. Spoilers.
Come on.
Sorry. Not a super good game, in my opinion. In my humble opinion.
Can we just watch the market, please?
I've watched enough of it when I played through this whole dumb game.
I like this game.
Did you?
I did. It's my favorite Metal Gear game.
Shut your mouth. Shut your filthy mouth, if you believe that. How many of you played? Did you play 3? 3 is the best.
I don't like 3.
Did you play 3 when it first came out?
What does that mean?
So it first came out, and then Subsistence came out and fixed the camera. The camera was hella broken in 3.
I guess maybe not, but like,
Okay.
I guess I'd probably like 2 best.
Oh, 2?
2 I had the most fun with, because you get to play as Raiden.
Naked Raiden.
You get to play as Raiden, and that's fun.
Who doesn't love Raiden? There he is. See, they tell you.
I think the most fun one is Lightning.
Yeah, I never played Lightning. I think 3 is Dynamite. I thought this one had a good first level.
Rising.
Yeah, Rising.
What did I say?
Lightning.
Is that a game?
Sounds familiar.
Maybe you can use that Metal Gear Lightning.
Yeah.
That's what Kojima's working on now with Norman Reedus. Death Stranding is a code name for Metal Gear Lightning.
Justin, we have 10 minutes. Maybe less.
Can you stop interrupting this fucking sick shit?
I just want to make sure... Oh my god, he's... Oh, yeah. Things
Fred
just
says...
got dark. Justin, look at...
Oh, dunk!
Guys, what clip do you think we should use for our press conference? Well, we do have one where Snake is shoving a gun in his mouth. And we could show it on like all the screens in the room. And then flash to red.
This will settle this. Fred says 2 is the best story and 5 is the most fun. I think it's pretty
No, I think 3 is the strongest because it's not up its own ass about the mythology.
It's not doing that. It's not coming 2007.
No, not even close.
Don't believe the hype.
Metal Gear Solid 4, ladies and gentlemen. And now, it wouldn't be a proper E3 without introducing the man known in some circles as the father of the PlayStation. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you one of our company's founders and the group CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ken Kutaragi.
So, Ken Kutaragi, of course. So I think, so is that, so Kaz is even above him now, right?
Ken Kutaragi, your dope look is so off the charts.
He looks like he's in The Great Gatsby.
You look so fucking cool, Ken Kutaragi.
Oh my god.
Look at him. Yes.
How's he doing? Is he okay?
Ken Kutaragi update segment.
I hope he's doing okay. I'm worried.
Ken Kutaragi update segment.
Is he alive?
He designed the sound processor for the Super NES.
Okay, I'm skipping past Ken because we need to get to the end. And we're gonna run out of time.
Later served as the president and CEO of Cyber AI Entertainment.
Okay.
He serves on the boards of some groups and is a visiting professor of Ritsumyukin
We're seeing some 6-axis here.
University. Oh, this is the debut of the 6-axis.
Super fun. Look how fun that is. Wouldn't you want to be doing that on your couch?
Do you want to do that on your couch?
For hours on end?
What's the point of thumbsticks, right?
Right.
God almighty. They... Stop skipping. They don't... Like... it's weird. Because, like, the DualShock could do this.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like
no one does it. No, it's because everyone
does it still have the gyroscopes in it?
Yeah, it does. Every once in a while, there'll be like a shake to do something.
You know what? One game recently had a pretty good like shake, like a
Oh,
flashlight.
I know, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was right.
To
Yeah,
knock the flashlight.
Stamp the flashlight.
Yeah, that was cute. But like that's the extent of it. No one's using
It found
this
its
like
place.
drive
Yeah, it was not this.
Because it was miserable. And they put this in because the Wii had it, right? Because the Wii came out before this, didn't it? Did it?
Yes.
Because like everyone was all about motion controls after the Wii. Like everyone had to have motion controls.
No, it was not after it. It was with it. I mean,
oh,
it was
right
the
alongside.
Same season.
But at this point, by this point,
we knew what it was.
We knew what it was. So they might have.
Everything about this new controller is
right.
Turn up. I gotta hear this.
PlayStation 3, and it marks an interesting moment for us because it allows us to change from static control mechanics to very kinetic control mechanics. And as a developer and a gamer, I'm incredibly excited about this possibility.
Also, we noticed that Nintendo was doing it, and we were worried, so we thought we'd toss it in there.
Should do it.
So we got this guy with long hair to just sort of jam it in the controller. It'll probably work out. Enjoy layer.
He was the only one who could figure out where to fit it in. So.
Okay.
This is the end. This is the pricing. Rewind it. Rewind it. This is the best.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're so close.
With a 20-gigabyte hard drive. PlayStation 3 will ship in Japan on November 11th, 2006.
Woo!
In Japan, the 20-gigabyte PlayStation 3 will retail for $59,000.
What is open price?
These retailers can set their own price.
PlayStation 3 will
is that
have an
a Japanese
price,
thing?
which the retailers will set. In North America, the
It used to be a thing. Here, Nintendo's original NES is exactly like that.
Oh, weird.
The 20-gigabyte PlayStation 3 will retail
$600.
US dollars and
Crazy.
Canadian dollars. And the 60-gigabyte PlayStation 3
and look, this is pre-Euro prices.
$659 Canadian.
That's crazy. What? Oh, never mind. Those are Euro prices. 600 euros is like $1,000.
It would have been. I mean, I can tell you what.
Oh, in the year.
Today.
Oh, in today money. My guess is $1,000.
Including VAT.
Today, well,
it's actually closer than I thought.
But the euro is not doing great.
Right, the euro was gangbusters back then.
Yeah. And today, 4 million units.
Okay.
Units too,
I just want to make sure.
Okay,
so I'm going to run it through the end. We're getting close to the end, Justin. Let's wrap it up. What do we think?
Trying to find a conversion.
This is how we're wrapping it up. Look at all these lovely companies that we're seeing a full screen.
And in the presentation, but companies like Namco.
And what a thrilling way to end to white on black text list. Thank you everybody for watching this live stream.
Thank you.
Well, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow if you all liked it. If you did like it, can you please like it, like our page, and share the video?
Share it. People can watch it. Even though it won't be live, people can still rewatch it.
Yes.
After this Facebook Live ends, so you can still share this link, and people will be able to watch it and enjoy.
If you liked it, share it around, and maybe we'll do another one tomorrow if people dig it. It is literally that simple.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, so take us out.
Take us out,
Mr. Kaz Harai.
And as I mentioned previously, at E3 this year, we have a sampling of titles for PlayStation 3 playable for the right here on this show floor. Ladies and gentlemen, a new era for Sony Computer Entertainment begins with PlayStation 3 now. Thank you very much.
But in 6 months, really.
But in 6 months. But, well, bye everybody.